Bootleg Podcast. We are here. Special guests representing Oakland. Ovrkast. Welcome, sir.
What's good, man?
You're super dope, man.
Thank you.
I'm real tight with Samara, so I got to see. I think I first kind of got hip to you when I saw her post about you, and then you're fire though. So you kind of break down real quick because you obviously brought your Roland.
I brought a whole machine. Man.
You brought a machine, but would you say you got into the game because you got some big placements in your career? Obviously, you got a couple records with Drake. Would you say your foot into the door was as a producer first, or were you always like doing both? Or
for sure, it was like, I like knowledge and shit, and like God's Connect YouTube channel and like beat scene. And I was like, man, I'm gonna be one of those dudes who like, becomes like a producer who like, I had goals, but I didn't, I only thought as far as I could. But like for sure, I started off with this like bedroom, computer, SP, beat tapes. Like one beat, like every day I'm making beats. Like
you were focused on the beats. Did the writing come with that, or was it like
it did? It was always there.
Yeah,
I was always like, I'm gonna do some, some rap shit because I love rap. I love rapping too. So right. I was like, I'm gonna do both. I never was like I'm gonna do one over the other. I was just like I'm gonna eventually get to where I can just do whatever I want.
Coming from Oakland, obviously Oakland's like, is one of the cultural epicenters of the country. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And shout out to the Bay as a whole, just for being that. But Oakland in specific. But I do feel like you're bringing a new flavor out of Oakland. Not even necessarily a new flavor, but a flavor out of Oakland that, is a little different than some of the bigger artists we've known recently to come out of the city. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like I'm just more in the driver's seat as far as creativity. And like, because all the beats are me. All the beats are me. The visuals, I'm super like, I want this, I want that. Like, the mixing, like everything is like, it has to be to a certain level. So I think the Bay Area we've never seen that, I don't think. Just in terms of like.
Even just sonically you're different. Like, when I think of the Bay, I think of like, obviously,
of course,
I love Pilo and fucking Mr.
But I mean,
Fab.
even you were saying like, Souls and Mischiefs and like Hyro was there too.
Yeah, but again, there's the other side of it, like Hieroglyphics and Souls of Mischief, Dell, and there is that side of. I mean, there's guys like Jay Walt, who's
facts. It's not. There's a handful of people right now. At least,
Lil Russell obviously is kind of doing whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he's kind of. Have you got to link with Lil Russell?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible, man. For you, what? How did you end up getting the Drake shit?
Lil Yachty.
Little Yachty.
Yeah, I sent him beats. I was in LA when I sent him beats like 2021. And like
because Yachty was like heavily involved, like behind the scenes, I feel like, for that Drake shit. For that
album, yeah. I think after like during her loss and after, he kind of like stepped in and was like A&R and shit like that.
Right.
And I guess he wanted to rap on some shit and
he had your shit, he had the Conductor shit.
Yeah. He Yachty like was like, yo, I got these, and then that's how it was just,
Yeah.
It was super fast. It should happen like in a week.
Crazy.
Yeah, they told me, and then the next week it was out.
It was out.
Yeah, it was the craziest secret to keep. I was like, fuck, like I can't tell them.
At least you only had to keep it for a week.
Yeah, but even that week, niggas was like, yo, man, I'm like, fuck, I can't tell you.
I just did an interview with Joey in New York, and I asked him like, yo, I was like, yo, kind of put us on some artists, like who's dope, who are you listening to that maybe not a lot of people would know, and he mentioned your name.
Damn, that's fire. Shout out Joey, man. Legend.
Has there been any other OGs that have tapped in? It's crazy to call Joey Badass an OG, by the way, but he is.
Yeah.
He's 30.
JID tapped in, or he followed me.
Fire.
I'm blanking. There has definitely been like a damn well, it's kind of crazy.
Right.
Of course, Vince.
Of course, you and Vince got a dope record and a dope video.
Yeah. But yeah, it's getting to that point, which is cool. Where it's like, I mean, it always was like that because Earl was the original, like,
right.
Let me help y'all out. But now it's like to a whole different, I can't even, it's crazy.
This new project you got out, is dope. I got to run through like 90% of it on the plane last night. Before
that's a good percentage.
I nodded off. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you're flying from New York to LA.
Yeah. But also the album is for that. It's calm. It's like
for sure.
Yeah. Especially the end. It's like you land.
Easy listen. Your visuals are so crazy. I know you say you're like very hands-on with your visuals. Like there's not a lot of artists these days that are like so fully immersed in like every part of the creative process of their music, which I think is a bad thing.
Yeah. But also it's not easy. Like I think people get tired, get fatigued, you know, especially now with these people. Like you're having to be the PR and marketing person yourself. 100 TikToks every month,
right?
And like it's like that shit gets tiring, bro. So I can see how niggas get.
Are you like doing 100 TikToks?
Fuck no.
I'm about to say Jesus Christ.
Niggas they be asking me, you do TikTok? I'm like, bro, y'all could post this. Y'all could post some shit. But I'm not about to hop on.
Do you
have
someone like running it for you?
Yeah, they post like YouTube shorts and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know, like TikTok. Like, you know, it's like I'm not like deliberately going on my way to be like, because it's like, bro, like I'm already, you know, like I'm already doing it. Like I don't really have to. By the time I like get to where I want to be, I'm like I skipped them steps. Thankfully,
right,
I didn't have to, you know, but like I skipped a lot of shit that I didn't have to do. So it's like, you know,
who do you? Because your influences have got to be obviously, you know, pretty crazy. Because I'm assuming they're not necessarily solely Bay Area based. Who are some of your bigger influences?
Of course, Madlib. I feel like first coming up, Knowledge, because you know that like I'm a kid and like it just was so immersive. And then like I think I went through like his whole discography, and then I was like,
"What's your favorite Madlib album?"
Madlib album. Damn.
I feel like
it's either
Bad Villainy,
Bandana Instrument. Okay, but that's like so easy. Like of course,
or Bandana
Instrumentals. But either of those instrumental albums. Like, I gotta cop those. Those are so fucking good because like it's just like damn like also Quasimodo the Unseen instrumentals
for sure.
Quasimodo Unseen.
I'm hoping like, you know, I know he lost a lot of his music in the fire out here.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, I know there's some sort of like conflict going on with his old manager and him because there was supposed to be like a Madlib Mac Miller album. And then
Mac Lib, yeah.
And then there was supposed to be another Freddie album.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, no, Madlib's crazy.
Yeah. Also, LA, you know, Oxnard, you know.
805?
Yeah, like just California hip hop. You know, that like it was. I'm most influenced by like California hip hop in the sense of just like the sound. It sounds different than New York hip hop. Like it's
even this like the more like what you would consider like the real boom bap shit.
Yeah, it's a little bit off. Yeah,
it's way different.
And that's what I grew up on is that just like slanted.
It is very slanted. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's slanted hip hop. It's traditional, but it's a little bit tilted, and that's what I grew up on. So yeah.
Yeah, nah. Even like that's some real shit. Because even like back in the day, like it was like. Out of LA, there was like J5, Dilated Peoples.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it had its own
the
like
Blue and Exile shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It had its own like flavor to it. Cool. And it was like, you know. Yeah.
What about who would you say rapping wise?
I really wasn't. Okay, like my favorite rapper is Makami. Makami's my favorite rapper.
One of the most underrated rappers of all time.
Yeah.
And he's also kind of like, for people who pay attention, he's very much changed the way artists should approach how they monetize their music and their catalog.
Yeah. But before I heard Makami, I couldn't focus on like no one rapper for like enough time to be like, this is my favorite rapper. Because it's like, I'm so into the beats, you know?
So you just throw on like J Dilla Donuts.
I'm throwing on instrumentals, even like just beat tapes. I was so deep into music, beat like instrumentals that I would miss out what was going on like in terms of like rapping. I was late to shit.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I miss that days where you used to be able to buy instrumental albums because you like the album would drop and then you'd be like, oh shit, I can go buy the Chronic 2001 instrumentals.
Yeah. Well, nah, it's because like niggas is finna make the whole album. We're gonna remake the shit with your shit. It's like damn, like I just put like.
But even then, it's like, isn't that? I feel like that's dope.
Yeah, but you know, niggas,
It could be trash, but it could be dope.
But niggas is super clout chasing now.
Yeah.
To where it'll be like, it's just so like, y'all have no shame. Like niggas was just like.
Have you linked with Alchemist yet?
No, I met with him. I've been in the studio and shit. Like I just sat down with bro.
I feel like you gotta connect with him. Evidence and Mugs.
Evidence, yeah, really fire. Mugs. I mean, I fuck with like, you know, like of course like bandana instrument. That makes sense because it's like this is a producer who sat down and made all these beats.
Right.
Let's make an instrumental album. But like I feel like sometimes like if any old body just put out the instrumentals, it's like damn, bro.
Are you gonna do like an instrumental version of your shit?
Maybe later, like.
But right now you're like, I don't need nobody fucking on my beats, man.
Yeah, maybe it's something with me, bro. Like, cause I'm a producer, niggas are just like, oh, Ovrkast beat. You know, like nigga might fuck around and take the beat from the album, put it on his album. Say it's like, that'd nigga, whoa, like you know, like
people are weird.
People just do shit. So I'm
have you seen? Do they have type beats yet for you on YouTube?
Every like 6 hours.
That's funny.
It's like a new one. They're cool though. I'll be fucking with them.
That's kind of. I feel like you kind of like low key kind of made it. If you're like, there's some kid in like Norway making Ovrkast type beats and put them on YouTube.
Some will be sounding good. Some niggas be getting the spot on. I'm like, okay, that do something.
Like I would have got on that.
I would have made that. That's that's cool.
Yeah, for sure, man. So the album is out. Was it an album mixtape? Are we calling this an album?
Album. Yeah, I can call it album. It's an album.
It's your second album.
Yeah. But I feel like honestly that they probably are both mixtapes because they're like I'm real. I'm still like I feel like I ain't had my debut yet.
Right. Yeah, I feel like these days it's all the same. The only thing that is different is how it counts against your record contract.
Yeah,
because these motherfuckers will be like, "Yo, it's a mixtape. You still owe us an album."
Like okay, yeah.
Like, well, there was 4 Dream Chasers. They're all on DSPs now. Poor Meek. Anyway. All right, well, look, I apologize for that random.
That's hilarious,
that was
bro.
Slight. But anyway, look, man, we're gonna have you do your thing. So this is how do you make all of your beats on the SP?
I don't.
So what is your production setup? Are you doing
I go FL Studio. I got the SP because this new SP is an interface as well, so you can plug in this into the computer.
So is that kind of like a new version of what like Primo used to use and all those guys?
Kind of,
they had the SP12, right? Back in the day.
No. That was like a really like older machine. Where
super old.
There was like you could do like 5 things.
Yes, but motherfuckers was cooking on.
They was going crazy. What's made it better, you know?
Right. But this is kind of like the most evolved version.
It's the most evolved. Yeah, it has like fucking. It's all it's missing is Bluetooth, but like it has every fucking thing, you know.
And it's an interface.
And it's USB-C.
So we're gonna have you do a freestyle, but we've never had anybody. We've had somebody make a beat, like a producer come with a rapper, and make the beat while the rappers rap. But you're gonna do both simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm gonna split my brain. So bear with me if I fuck up.
It's okay. Let's get to it, man.
All right.
Ovrkast, Oakland's in the building.
That's my beat, man. Yeah. Check. Nigga, so what you hearing is the life of a rap/mic killing, track pass, life flipping, jazz ass, vice gripping, gripe spitting, cracked ass licenses, having ass, plight killing nigga. And I was sitting ass life for this vision. Alright, ain't no sitting ass, I'm right to the kitchen. Nigga, I said I'm used to moving fast. Look out the window of this jet blue cabin, seeing goose moving past. What's the truth and who asked? What you used to? The loose news of waking up the youth. You was mad, it's a new fluke gassed. It's a nuke, nigga. Who blue cash is the truth to do damage? The true blue, red and new plans to annihilate. Watch this roof, cause they'll violate. Tire scrape, land and fire train. Hands where I come from. Ironically, my escape was this drum, I try to be all these places at once, fuck. I'm Marvin, I'm mighty aiming my what? Kev, look, I said what you listen to is look, wait, Kev. So what you hearing is the life of a rap/mic killing, track pass, slice flipping, jazz ass, vice gripping, gripe spitting, cracked ass licenses, having ass, plight killing nigga. And I was sitting ass life for this vision. Hold on, yeah, look, yeah, check. Wait. I'm on their ass like the back of the belt loop. I felt too fast to adapt, I couldn't help you. Help who? The breath stopping, test tube, shell shock, taking the rest so I can step crew. Nigga, I'm making my bed so I can rest too. I seen niggas talking through ass cause they didn't get you. It's Ovrkast, not outcast. I hope it get through your thick skull. We can unfold it, we can bless you like at you. Nigga, I'm sick, cause they got me sick.
I hear
they got me
you. You're sick. You
yeah.
are sick. Keep going.
Check, nigga, no for real, not for fake. The more he feel, the more he make. Know his skills growing, still showing niggas how to chase. Hope they get to it, miss meals and still hold it straight. When he kills something, still should not kick it in my face on some fake shit. The real wasn't built on speculation. How many of them tasted that wiki switching up your shape shift? The greatness, the second hand me off the play shit. The greatness, the second stance after getting face chipped is dangerous. Yeah, Bootleg Kev.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Ovrkast, not outcast.
Facts.
Hey, that happens a lot to you, huh?
Yeah, but at this point, it's like
visually, it's like
yeah, it fucked me up sometimes. I'm like, wait, oh no, man.
If you could ever do like a Ovrkast Outkast collab, if they ever put music out,
I feel like it happened.
I just don't think they're ever gonna do it again.
I know that's the funny part about the name shit because niggas like, yeah, I'm like, nigga, they're not gonna put out. Why you like, they're not putting music out? Like,
it's over.
Let it go.
Anyway, man, the album is out, man. Plug the album. Of course, it's an incredible body of work.
While the Iron is Hot, out right now. I got your favorites on there. I got me on there. I'm doing all kind of crazy shit, backflipping and shit on the beats and shit, and doing all kind of nutty shit. So you go check it out. You know.
And you got merch and all that stuff online, or
merch coming? I had it at the shows, but I do got some shit
you gotta
coming.
Get the online store, man. Can we get you a Shopify? Okay, can we fucking get this Shopify set up? You're from the Bay. They got all that goddamn Silicon Valley. All the
I know.
I
need a Shopify sponsor. I ain't gonna lie.
You just get a Shopify.
But the sponsor, there.
Yeah, there it is, man. I appreciate you pulling up.
Thank you, man.
Boom, my guy. Fire.
Yes, sir. That was fun.
Hey, appreciate you guys watching this freestyle. We got another one coming, and then another one, and then another one, and they're all brought to you by our good folks at LRG Clothing. You already know what it is. LRG been keeping you fly for years. They got so much new fly gear right now. L-R-G.com. Promo code Bootleg. When you check out, you'll save 30% off. L-R-G.com. Another freestyle's on the way, presented by LRG.